This was a curb find a number of weeks ago. So we're looking at a Bissell ProHeat Essential. However, the cord was cut off. So I took this apart and I installed a Kenmore Intuition cord. Yeah, from the last video. Now, for my young viewers and my viewers that don't work with electricity, okay, do not do this in any way, shape, or form. This is for your entertainment and for you to just watch me doing it, all right? So I'm not going to answer questions on how do you go and attach a cord and how do you, no, we're not going to do that. So I don't have any idea what condition it's in. It could have a shorted out motor. It could have a motor that's physically stuck. We could even see sparks when I apply power. So it's plugged into my surge protector over to the left, but I haven't given it power yet. So you're going to be seeing whatever it does at the same time that I'm seeing whatever it does. And it could be good or it could be bad. And let's face it, if this goes very badly, you won't see this video. All right, let's see if it blows up. The foot switch should, famous last words, be off. Here we go. Click. All right, I have indeed supplied power. It hasn't gone crazy. The foot switch is off. I don't know. Do I push it or not? Not hearing anything go funny. All right. I did a quick on and off. All right. Well, I would expect some drips and stuff in there. But motor sounds okay. Seriously. That just doesn't seem that bad. Let me turn it over so we can get a better look what's underneath. I can't say that I have any great aspirations of trying to save this thing. I just want to actually show it before, I don't know, I throw it out or whatnot. Okay, here's a, there we go. Well, what can I say? You know, I picked it up from the curb, right? So you're going to see bug parts and, you know, whatever else in there, of course. And, oh, let me show you the sticker here. Here's all the rating sticker. So you can see that without me hitting the tripod. So let's see, 120 volt, 6 amp. Okay. And I thought that thing said that it had a heater. Oh, that's right. It's probably doing the exhaust heat. 6 amp isn't exactly the most powerful thing in the world. Model 1887. And let's see, the serial number, I guess, is right down here. And it starts with 1704. I'm going to guess that means it's made sometime in 2017. All right, let me turn it on and off again. So it could just be that this thing, you know, leaks, whatever it is. All right, here we go. Oh, did I turn the power off? I don't remember turning the power off. Oh, I did. Okay. Got to turn the main power on. All right, here we go. I am starting to smell something. Can't say what it is. Well, I don't know about you, but the motor appears to be okay. I mean, as far as I can tell at the moment, I'm just not really seeing motor issues. I'm really not. Now let's pull this out. So, incidentally, this was full of a bunch of water. I emptied it. Okay, great. But there's a screen right here, and it's well, not only is it kind of clogged with stuff, but it's got a hole in it. So whatever you think that means. I'm going to turn the power back off again, just in case. Yeah, so there's a screen right there. Let me get you in closer. It's just, I've never seen a hole in the screen like that before. Right there. I mean, that's a hole. Okay? What do you do to create a hole in a plastic screen like that? Let's see, does this thing come out? Well, all right, the little rubber surround did. Screen didn't, though. I guess you can clean it. There's a hole in it. All right, so, I mean, I guess you can operate it with a hole in it, but it's not going to filter out certain things very well. Looks like it might be replaceable. Not like I honestly care. And look, it's just kind of shattering in my hand. Yeah, that kind of thing. I think you can pop it out. I'm flipping it around here, and I can see where I believe you could probably pop it out. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, since I don't have one of these, I don't know if necessarily this is the way it's supposed to work, but the selector just kind of spins and spins and spins, and you know, maybe it's supposed to do that. You tell me, but it's not really very reassuring. I guess you can go part way between, you know, tools and floor cleaning, I suppose, but I mean, you don't really... I'd like to have a detent or a clicker or something. I mean, wouldn't you? Even though you've already seen this somewhat partially disassembled, here's a more proper introduction to this curb find. So we have a Bissell ProHeat Essential heated cleaning. That just means, in this case, since the motor only uses 6 amps, that literally just means it's using the exhaust of the motor to heat the water. And I use that term loosely. Let's see, dirt lifter, power brush system, 6 cleaning rows. And we saw a few minutes ago that the brush roll spins without any issues. So let's see, I guess I will turn this to floor cleaning. That's just so weird. I mean, there's no detent. I mean, it might need to, you know, it might just work fine, okay, just like that, but I like to have some kind of a click or a detent or whatnot. And here's the rest of the system put back together. Obviously, ignore the incorrect wiring setup here. So that's what it came with. We do have I love it. This is permanently attached here. So, you know, the little wand extractor can't fall off. So that's why it was probably still attached. And the only other attachment it has... See, do you have to push the button in order to get the thing off? All right. You do have this little crevice nozzle here. So that's how I found it. Of course, it did have a bunch of water in it, and the little red filter screen is kaput. But let's see if it does anything. Hey, it might spark. But I didn't detect, in my brief running, I did not detect any like smoking or grinding, bearing issues. Let's see what happens. Oh, haha. Nothing's going to happen unless I turn on the power from my power strip. That helps. All right. Seems to be running fine. Yeah. Okay. I have water in the bladder. It's a bladder system. So let's see what happens. I'm going to squeeze the trigger. And it's doing something. It's doing something. All right, let me move you back so you can see this a bit better. Wasn't sure what it was going to do, but it is indeed working. I can't say I'm detecting any major leaks yet, It's certainly putting the water down. It's hard to push. I'm squeezing the handle. Nothing's smoking. Nothing's cutting out. All right, I'm going to stop squeezing the handle and just do dry passes. It certainly put water into the carpet. Oh yeah, oh, that carpet's soaked. Jeez, that carpet is soaked. So you can probably see it better than I can at this moment. I don't know how well it's picking up. Well, it certainly puts the water down. I'll give it that. You know, I'm kind of wondering, is there anything missing down here? No? It's all there. And oh, there's something that's sudsy. Right, whatever that is. Got a screw here that's a little, I don't know, suspect there on the bottom. Maybe that needs a little assistance, or maybe it's broken. I don't know. See, does that need to go into something? Oh, yeah, I think so. And it doesn't want to tighten up. Yeah, just kind of coming out. So, I don't know. Let me see. Is that the issue? Is that a issue? I don't know. Will that come all the way out? Back out? Will it completely unscrew, or does it just kind of bounce around in there? Well, whatever it is rusty. So, there. That's what it looks like. Full of a bunch of junk. Doesn't seem like it's seating real well. Maybe it's stripped out. Can't say that I had any aspirations of hanging on to this thing, though. Oh, is that going to seat? Well, no, it just keeps coming out. So, whatever that is supposed to do, it's I'm not so sure it's doing it as well as it could. But man, I mean, this is wet. This is really wet. I'm amazed. That is super wet. There's a nice damp spot right there. Let's see what happens if I take the little handheld tool there, flip it over to tool, see if this picks anything up at all. And how about I change you? Because I know that's going to be too far away. That's way too far away. So I was just going to put the little hand tool in a bucket of water, see how well it sucks stuff up, but this is pretty wet. All right, let's see what happens. And the motor's fine. I'm not getting any sparks or anything like that. So, yep, it's got something going on. Let's see, does it have any water? Oh, yep, the water's squirting. There it is. It's got a good spray. That is a good wide spray. That's unobstructed. Well, that's wet. All right. To pick anything up. Oh yeah. Oh, I heard a pop. Might have been plastic. Clicking on something. Well, what can I say? It works. probably doesn't work nearly as well as it should, but yeah, it's working. It is working. I hope you could hear that. It's got suction. It's not very fast, I can tell you that. And I am seeing leaking. Oh yeah, I'm seeing leaking here. Right over there. There, see it now? Yeah, we definitely have some leaking. Yep. Drip, 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 drip. I hope you can see where that's coming from. Yep, we've got some leakage. I can suck it up and then it'll put it right back down again. Well, there's at least part reason why I think somebody got rid of it, because yeah, that thing's just dripping like crazy. In case you were wondering how it actually, quote unquote, heats the water, if I can pick this up without dropping it, heats the water right down there. So this is the vent and hot air comes up. Yeah, it's not exactly a ton of hot air, but it's hot, but the flow of it is fairly low, and all it does is just heat the bottom. That's it. That's all it really does, is just heat the bottom. Last fun thing we'll do with this Bissell before we put it back out of the curb is suck up some water. It's doing it. Definitely doing it. It was fast at first, then it kind of slowed down, now it's speeding back up again. And that's it. Yep. All gone. Okay, so that was its last drink, and I can see that's not going to stay up. All right. Hey, thanks for watching, and this is going back out at the curb because it's one leaky mess.